Thank you. Hello, everybody. As you know, this is Lucy, and I thought today I would share her story and a little bit of who she is. I'm not an expert on these kind of dogs, so I'm going to do my best and speak from the heart. A few years ago, I was in a relationship where this woman had a hairless dog. I'd never seen this kind of dog before. At first glance, I thought it was the ugliest thing ever. In fact, there is today the world's ugliest dog contest, which you may have heard about. It has to do with these kind of dogs, the hairless Chinese crested dogs. That relationship dissipated and she left with Albert, her dog. And there was a void in my heart. I adopted two brothers, Edward and Oliver, who are not here right now. They're at home, wondering why Lucy is here and they are not. And I love them, but there was still a void filled. So I said to a friend who rescues these kind of dogs, if you see a girl, baby, female hairless Chinese crested, please let me know. She said, Hollis, guess what? I found a litter. There's a baby and there's a few others. So she brought them into work, and I was fixated on one that looked like Albert, but it was a female. And she said, these other dogs have some issues. Maybe you want to look at the baby. So I said, okay. And she said, take the baby home. The baby's name at the time was Bambi, which to me is an exotic dancer's name. And I thought, if I ever adopt this dog, that name's got to change. I take Lucy home, I put her on the ground, and I say, in a knee-jerk reaction, come here, Lucy. And she was my baby. I adopted her the next time I saw my friend. Couldn't wait to give her the adoption fee to rescue this precious little angel. The hairless Chinese crested comes in two varieties. Hairless, as you see here, Lucy, and also the powder puff. As has been explained to me, she might be which was your guess earlier, Vicki, a Chihuahua mix. From what I understand, she might be, but she's hairless Chinese crested. I was told she might be a Zoli Quintley, which is a Mexican hairless. To my guess, she's basically a hairless Chinese crested albino, because she's got red eyes under certain lights, and she's very light in her pigment and everything. The hairless quality is caused from an incomplete dominant gene. That is why this particular breed is hairless. They were discovered not in China, as you might think, but in Africa. I don't know how they got the hairless Chinese crested name. Perhaps an African was having Chinese food one day and said, put two and two together. I really don't know. Lucy will be 2 in June, which is really significant because that was actually the date of which my breakup. So it was like a death and a rebirth. And they're small in stature, 10 to 13 pounds. They lack teeth. For some reason, the teeth fall out with this breed. Lucy has lost in the last few months her, I think they're called molars, her 2 teeth. But she can chew anything, and she's very dominant at home. Her specialties include licking ears. She does better than any Q-tip out there. And she does like to lick ears.
Yummy.
And her other hobbies sometimes, I shouldn't say this here, but her other hobbies sometimes are eating recycled food, if you all know what I mean. I'm working on trying to stop that. Lucy is the most loving dog I have ever seen, ever. Very friendly. She is excellent with this breed of dog with families. I was told when I got her to not leave her alone. And I had to for a little bit, just for like about an hour. I had to go outside and get food and stuff. And she was really crying. So hence, it was really great to have her with her 2 brothers. They do excellent in families, these dogs. They really love humans much more than animals. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of you have not seen this kind of dog before, so I thought I would show you her in her nude state. Just to show everybody, how unique she is. Because she is hairless and fair, and I thought I should pass her around, everybody could feel what Lucy feels like, if you like. She's very friendly, she won't bite. She's a good girl. The skin has to be kept moisturized because she, gets very dry, and you don't want to leave this particular kind of dog outside. And I realize I've lost all your attention, and that's cool. That was a bad move, but it should be on Lucy. She also, because she doesn't have much hair except for the tufts, so she has the mohawk on her head and the tufts of hair on her little tail and her feet. This kind of dog has to be kept enclosed most of the time to keep them warm. And also, if they're in the sun, you want to have sunscreen on to protect their skin.
It's like a little piglet. Her back was like a little piglet.
Yes. Yes.
You said she eats poop. I let her lick my nose.
Sometimes she does. She's not eating poop today, so you're okay. And she's licked my face already many times. But Lucy is just the most darling, kindest, affectionate dog I've ever had the pleasure of having. And I've just fallen in love with this breed. And I advise you all, if not to adopt a Lucy out there, to go and rescue a pet. I've never had a soft spot in my heart for homeless. She's okay, yeah, I'm gonna put her clothes on. For homeless people, and what I mean by that is because I think a lot of them have the capacity to perhaps go and better themselves. I don't wish that on anybody, but I have a soft spot for strays and anything with animal abuse. It just breaks my heart, like anything I've ever seen out there. On my Facebook feeds, when I see people put up abuse to animals, it really, really hurts, and I wish that I could save them all. But then I remember Schindler's List, the movie, and on the poster it says, "He who saves one life saves us all." And I feel I didn't save Lucy. Lucy saved me. Thank you all.
Oh, good ending.